Hi, my name is Sajid Ajmal and I'm affiliated with this company Quick Starts since last 5 months. Today I will be demonstrating you how to create an array and store the information in the array and how to iterate through array and display the output on the console window. The first step we will follow is to create a new project. In the install list templates, select Visual C Sharp and then console application. I am naming this application as iteration over an array. You can name whatever you want to name. The project will be created in few seconds and then we will begin. All right. Here it is the main method of the program. Let's first start by creating an array. You can create an array of character data type, string data type, or integer data type. For this exercise, we will create an array of string data type. So let's first create an array. String parse numbers is equal to new of numbers. Sorry, new of string. You can specify the size of array, or you can specify the size of an array at runtime as well. So currently for this exercise, I am specifying the size as 10 and semicolon. After the array is created and initialized, now we will create a for loop. And in that for loop, we will store the numbers in each index of the array. To create a for loop, let's first create a for loop by the following syntax: for integer I equals to 0. This will be the initial value from which the array will be started. And we need to we need to run this for loop till the maximum numbers or the maximum length of an array. In order to do that, we will compare it with I, which is less than numbers, which is the name of our array, dot length. And in order to increment the counter to store the number at different index, we will use I plus plus. Once the for loop is created, we will open the braces and implement our logic over here. So we need to insert the information getting from the user and then displaying or storing it in the each index of the array. For instance, we want to store any number provided by the user in index 1 or index 2 or 3. So this array will run from, this loop will run from 0th index to the n-1 index. So let's first ask the user to provide the number. For that, we will write console.writeLine please provide number and semicolon. Once this statement will execute, the user will enter the number of his or her choice. So in order to save that number, we will create a temporary variable which will be scoped for this for loop, and that will be string. Since we are not doing any calculations, so we are declaring the number data type as string. If we want to do the calculations, we will declare it as integer. So let's create a temporary variable string n and store the user input in this variable console.readline. Once the specific number from the user is stored in this n variable, now we can store this information in the ith index of the array. How do we do that? We will simply declare the name of the array, which is numbers, and at ith index, which is in this case the 0th index, we will store the number value like this. So once this whole step or cycle will be completed, the ith index will be incremented to value 1, and then at index 1 the new value will be stored. So let's just close this for loop brace. Our implementation and logic is clearly described over here. Now we want to display our results from which we have got from the user. In order to do that, we will simply write console dot, sorry, we will write for loop and we will declare integer variable. Let us assume a, which is equivalent to 0, and a should be less than numbers dot length. We want this for loop to be run till the length of the array or the maximum size of the array is completed. It will run from 0th index to the last index, which will be in this case index number 9, and a should be incremented at each cycle. Once this is done, we will simply write console dot writeLine, and in order to concatenate the string, we will simply write the provided or your provided number is colon, and after that we will simply write numbers at which index will be a, and semicolon. All right, so here our for loop logic is completed. Let's execute the code and see what the output brings us. I have built my project and let's execute this. Please provide number. My first number is 1. Second number will be 2. Third number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Currently, what happens is the program was executed successfully, but in order to make the console window static at the same position, we need to write one more code, that is console.readLine. Once you write this code, your console window will be static at the same position. It will not simply exit the program. So let's again provide the information. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. See, the output is your provided number is 1, your provided number is 2, and so on till number 10. In this way, You can create an array, store the information in the array, and iterate through the array index and display it on the console window. Hope you have enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for other videos as well. Thank you.